Tonight, former Spokane police officer Karl Thompson is a federal prison inmate. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Gonzalez.
And I'm Nadine Woodward. U.S. Marshals either drove or flew Thompson to a federal detention center in SeaTac, where he is waiting to learn which correctional institution he'll serve his 4-year sentence. KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey was at the Public Safety Building, where Thompson's former colleagues are dealing with the realities of what for them is Thompson's unexpected harsh punishment.
While some people thought Karl Thompson deserved a life sentence, Thompson was never accused of killing Otto Zem, and so police knew that Thompson's punishment would be measured in years and not decades. But Thompson got a lot more time than many of them expected, and at the same time strengthened the argument for more police oversight. After viewing this slow-motion surveillance video from Zip Trip cameras, Karl Thompson's jury concluded the veteran officer had gone too far and too fast to control a man Thompson thought might be a strong armed robbery suspect. Unfortunately, crime happens in real time, and hesitation can get an officer or innocent bystander killed. Now the Spokane Police Department is going through new training to find a safer middle ground.
We put into our instruction certain things in terms of when to use force and how to make decisions relative to the use of force in both our firearms section and also in our baton training.
Thompson was also convicted of lying about what happened that night. He was immensely popular with his fellow officers, and no doubt their admiration for him obstructed the investigation. If nothing else, Karl Thompson has opened up his former department for more public scrutiny.
I think we need civilian oversight. I think we need a strong ombudsman. I would support the ombudsman having independent investigative authority.
However, Thompson's sentence sent shockwaves through the police department, so much so that Chief Frank Straub attended roll calls, asking officers not to let Thompson's plight distract them from their duties.
There were an awful lot of very good things in Karl Thompson's life prior to this incident. We have a good number of officers who were trained by Officer Thompson, who shared meals with Officer Thompson. And so, yeah, it hurts. It hurts really bad.
While Thompson is in a federal detention center in SeaTac tonight, he will be transferred to a federal prison, most likely the Sheridan Correctional Institute, about 60 miles outside of Portland. Reporting in Spokane, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.